This example begins with an uptrend losing momentum and forming a range near Fibonacci retracement levels where there's currently interest at the lower boundary of this defined range, centering around 127. Then price flattens at this area and the Chande Momentum Oscillator begins to rebound slightly from these extreme low values. In fact, the indicator's line remains relatively flat as price continues to close under 127. In situations like this, selling momentum does get exhausted at those extreme low values, but it quickly resumes with a very slight and gradual increase of indicator values. Selling momentum is strong, just not extremely strong, like it was when price was falling down onto 127. Now things are more in sync with the indicator rising towards zero, while price remains neutral to slightly bullish. Now here's what appears to be a strong bullish break that confirms the acceleration towards an uptrend with Chande Momentum Oscillator values going over zero, except there's no follow through, there's no sustaining an incline of price or the indicator line. Instead, it's quite the opposite, with a clear reversal of price back under 127 and the indicator falling back under zero. A simple way to help with some of these difficulties is to use another oscillator. In fact, this will be the addition of the Awesome Oscillator, which is actually the name of this indicator that I've already covered in a separate series. During the drop towards 127 and the Chande Momentum Oscillator reaching towards negative 100, there was a solid zero line cross with the Awesome Oscillator for extra bearish context. On top of that, all the bars were red, indicating a continued drop below 127 was more plausible. Then once price flattened under 127, there's a mixture of red and green bars, but the values of the Awesome Oscillator still remained below zero. So yes, there was growing bullish sentiment like the Chande Momentum Oscillator was pointing to, but it was still closer to a neutral phase, with bars on the Awesome Oscillator rising towards zero but not crossing over it yet. More weight behind the bullish momentum on the Chande Momentum Oscillator transferring towards the development of an uptrend can more decisively be declared once price continually closes over 127 and there's a positive zero line crossover with the Awesome Oscillator.